Alright, so in my last vlog I was having some issues with the bike. I assumed it was a fueling issue, and I investigated a little bit, and turns out, yes, it was a fueling issue. I pulled out the tank, and I pulled out the fuel pump from the tank, and down where the fuel filter sets, sort of in a little recess down in the fuel pump assembly, there was literally like half an inch of just rust residue piled up. So I knew that there was rust in the tank already. I knew that was there from when I put everything together. After I drilled out the lock cylinder and the gas cap, there were some shavings and such from the process that got down in the tank, and I made the mistake of rinsing it out with water, which was a bad move. And then no other gas or anything was in it for a while after that, while we were doing some body work. So I knew that there was rust there, and it was my fault, and I should have cleaned it up before I put everything back together, but I didn't. So it came back to bite me, and that's what happened. So in my last video, where the thing was dying and it was having all kind of issues, idling and such, that was a fuel delivery issue, and hopefully I've got it fixed. I pulled the tank out, I ran some rust remover through the tank, and cleaned the pump, cleaned the fuel pressure regulator, cleaned the filter, cleaned everything I possibly could. And it seems to be doing a lot better so far. Hopefully it'll stay that way. I've got a little bit of a backfire issue, and I don't know exactly why that is. I'm running some seafoam through it right now, just in case if there were some other residue or such that made it past the filter. Maybe that'll help break it up and clean it out. But yeah, so far so good, and we'll just see going forward. I may still have to pull out the injectors and clean those, because if any of the rust got past the filter and the pump and got into the injectors, that's going to cause some more issues. I tried to pull the fuel rails and the injectors out while I had everything disassembled this time, but I actually didn't have the correct screwdriver to get the fuel rails off, and instead of possibly damaging a screw and stripping something, I just kind of backed off and said I'll see how it does, and I'll come back to them later. They're not that hard to get to, so it should be fine, but you know, we'll see. So that's about it. That was the problem with the bike, and hopefully it's fixed now. So I'll just keep on vlogging, keep on going, and if it acts up further, I'll look into something else. Talk to you guys later.